Welcome back to Nostalgianomics. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 investments you can make in the Scarlet Violet era in June of 2025. Before you start commenting, I got it. I know we're in the middle of restock, reprint season, and some of these items and sets are in the middle of getting reprints and restocks. That's a good thing because you can pick these up on the downtick. Also, I got it. They're over MSRP. If you're part of the MSRP crowd and you don't buy anything over MSRP, this video is probably not for you either. Because even though they're over MSRP, and even though some of these things are in the middle of going through reprints and restocks, I think they are a very good item and time to pick these up if you are looking for good long-term growth. And also, if you're looking for a positively geared risk to reward ratio, in my opinion. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Before we do that, I gotta shout out today's video sponsor. It is Arizona TCG. They are your source for consignment on your PSA, BGS, CGC, all the other grading company slabs. You send them all to them. They sell them all for you, send you a big check at the end, clean and clear. They run everything through their 100% positive feedback, 17,000 items sold, over 3,000 follower eBay store, and they only charge you a 13.5% fee. If it's under $100, they charge you a $5 shipping fee. Let's be honest, that's as good or better than what it's going to cost to do it all yourself. So make sure to check out Arizona TCG. The link will be in the description in the comment section below. First up, Blooming Waters. 151, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best performing sets in this era. The reason I am singling out Blooming Waters is a few things, all right? First and foremost, the price of the loose packs right now are going for over $10, okay? Blooming Waters has 12 packs in it, as well as all these promo cards. Okay, so with 12 packs, you already have $120 in value, where the boxes are actually going for less than that. And then you also get all the promo cards. Not just that, on eBay right now, they're actually going for less than 120. They're actually in the 110 to 115 range. And so you're getting packs at a greater value than what the loose ones are going for, and a bunch of free promos tacked onto it. Whether or not the promos perform well or are very valuable, it's not important. You're getting a sealed product with more packs value and promos. Also, I get it. This is going through a reprint right now. It's unclear if big box stores are getting any, but card shops are getting these from distribution. From people I've talked to, it's going to be more of a smaller reprint, but more is coming. And so, as this wave gets here, pay close attention to Blooming Waters. If these things drop anywhere under, I would say $100 or anywhere near $100, that means the packs are going to be very cheap. I think this is a great pickup. Honestly, it's still a great pickup anywhere in the 110, 115 range, in my opinion. I believe 151 packs are likely not going to drop under $9 again. That's just my personal feeling. But I think the Blooming Waters boxes at the current price points are good pickups. They're better priced right now than loose packs, than booster bundles, than ETBs, pretty much any other item out there when you look at the pack value. So first up is Blooming Waters. Second up, Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is in the middle of a reprint as well. Multiple stores, multiple distributors have already sent out their reprints. So some of it has already hit the market. I'm sure you've already seen price drops and stores kind of blow out their inventory. Some stores and distributors haven't sent out the products. Some stores haven't got their reprints yet. And so we're right in the middle of it, right smack dab in the middle. We may see more price fluctuations on Surging Sparks. As of right now, they're going, let's see, there's $230 plus $9.99 shipping for one seller. They are going for right around the low to mid 240s right now on TCG Player. On eBay, it looks like you can get them for a little cheaper. And so they're a little under $230. Now look, like I said, these prices could correct a little more. However, it's unclear if we will ever get more booster box reprints and when or how much other reprints of Surging Sparks will come in the future. In my personal opinion, I think it will be a good time to pick up Surging Sparks going into this reprint, whether you can get it near $200, $210, $220. In my opinion, I think all of those are good pickup zones. It's likely going to be one of the top performing sets in the era. If we look at the total set, you've got the Pikachu, one of the most expensive cards in the era. The Latias is really up there. Milotic, Hydreigon, and so on. Surging Sparks is a stack set compared to all the sets in Scarlet Violet era. There is no way this set is not going to be one of the top performers, and therefore, in my opinion, you're going to want it in your investments. Next up, Prismatic. The biggest debated set in the hobby right now. Some people really think it's going to get printed into the ground and sent back to MSRP. Some people think it's going to go to the moon. I'm right there in the middle. I think it's still a good price. Guys, I've made multiple videos. I stand by every word I said. I said this is going to be a good pickup between $100 to $120. If you were lucky enough to catch a Costco drop or another drop somewhere else and get it for MSRP, great. If not, and you're looking to pick up a sizable position, here it is. Market price, still right around $100. eBay, same thing. You got auctions ending. You maybe have one or two that are under 100. All the rest right around $100. Guys, if you can find prismatic ETBs between $90 to $100, I'm still going to say it's a great pickup. You're going to be happy you have it long term. In 2, 3, 4 years, you're not going to be saying, I wish I would have waited and got it for $95, $90, $85, something like that. You're going to say, I'm so glad I picked up Prismatic. In fact, you're going to be saying, I wish I would have bought more. This, again, just like 151, Surging Sparks, it's going to be one of the top performing sets in the era. And I think $100 is a very fair price. Also, guys, think about your risk to reward ratio. Let's say it returned all the way to MSRP. I mean, what's MSRP? $60? You got to pay tax in store. A lot of these online sites you don't pay tax on. If you find it at a local LGS site or something that doesn't charge tax, I mean, $60 plus tax. What are you at? Like close to $70 in most states. I mean, what are you saving? Are you really going to fight me over $10, $15, $20, $25 over having Prismatic or not having Prismatic? In my opinion, I'd rather have Prismatic. As we know, it literally has the top card in the era. The most expensive card in the entire Scarlet Violet era is found in Prismatic. I mean, Sylveon, Leafeon, all these cards are up there with the top cards in the era. And what's crazy is these are sought after Pokemon. Roaring Moon, Raging Bolt, this Blood Moon Ursaluna, the Cerulege, like Goldango, the Iron Valiant, Iron Crown. These are not low tier Pokemon. People want to collect these cards and they want these SIRs. And by the way, they're some of the hardest ones to pull in the entire era. And so, guys, Prismatic's not going anywhere. They can keep printing it. It's going to keep correcting the price. It is not going to kill it, though, the same way Pokemon could not kill Crown Zenith. Next up, Paladian Fates. Not just any product, the booster bundle specifically, because they are still the best pickup. They're right around the same price as the loose packs. The ETBs are selling at such a premium right now where it's unclear if the premium is going to stay that way. In my opinion, likely the gap will probably end up getting shrink a little bit in the loose packs, maybe catch up a little bit. So I do like the bundles. They're at around $60 on TCG Player. On eBay, you can actually find them a little less. Now, they did actually print for some weird reason. They printed both styles of this booster bundle. They have like the square version and like the regular bundle version we're used to. Don't know why. They're not fake. There's nothing wrong with them. Pokemon just produced both styles. No idea why. But if you can find either one of these, I don't think it matters. I don't know if there's like a premium attached to either one of them from what I can tell. They both have 6 packs. So if you can find either one of these under $60, under $10 a pack for Paladian Fates, in my opinion, it makes sense. Here's the thing, guys. Look, Paladian Fates, Bubble Mew, Charizard, Gardevoir, Iono. Check this out. Here are all of these special illustration rares in the entire era. As you can see, the list is littered with Prismatic Evolutions cards. If I just take out one filter and take out Prismatic, all right? The only card more valuable than the Bubble Mew is literally the Team Rocket's Mewtwo, and it just came out. If things kind of settle down and all the newness wears off, there's a chance this Mewtwo might drop to the same price, maybe even less than the Bubble Mew. I mean, it's a little more right now, but even if it doesn't, the Bubble Mew is going to be the top card or the second most expensive card in the entire era. More than the Greninja, more than the Pikachu. Then look, you got the Cynthia's Garchomp and the Charizard, and then you have the Paladian Fates Charizard at number 7. Guys, you have 2 of the top 7 cards in the entire era in one set. And you really think that $60 or less a bundle is overpriced? I don't. Can more reprints come? Of course. But we looked at this in a live stream I did on Eli Pokemart USA's channel yesterday. And Paladian Fates is actually considered in, I believe, the G block with SV Base, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, 151. That block is going out of rotation next year. Next year. Meaning there's less than a year left of printing before that goes out of print. And you guys know what's going on right now. Pokemon's got to print more Destined Rivals. They're still trying to pump out Prismatic. They're trying to pump out 151. People want more Surging. People want more Twilight. We got to print more Black and White. The Mega Evolution era is coming up. Scarlet Violet's getting left behind. All these things need to get printed. Do you think they're going to be able to print enough Paladian Fates too? I mean, guys, look, these are all speculations, but in my opinion, I would want to have a little bit of all this just in case we get to the time when all these go out of print and they can't print them down enough to really correct the price. And you guys know what happens when things go out of rotation. the investors really going big because they say, well, now it's safe. Now, basically, the reprinting's over and I can feel safe putting money and not going to see more product and prices go up and away and they don't come back down. So Paladian Fates makes the list for me. Last but not least, the dark horse, Journey Together. Hear me out. I know. Hot take. It's really all about the enhanced, guys. It's all about that box topper. It's all about this guy. Now, Journey Together is about $204 on TCG Player. On eBay, you can find it for like $200, maybe a little less at auction or some random sales here and there. By the way, I am going to leave links to every one of these products in the description, in the comment section below, so you can go right to them. You can find these for yourself. And also, obviously, it helps the channel out if you use the links. Appreciate you guys. But Journey Together, the reason it is my dark horse is there are already reports coming out that Australia is getting a reprint restock of Journey Together, and they are not the enhanced boxes. And they got the enhanced boxes the first time. It wasn't like the UK thing where they never got any. They got the enhanced boxes. The next wave has not been. Giving speculation that even if we get a reprint of booster boxes here in English and in the US, if they are not box topper versions, they are not enhanced, you better believe these boxes are going to the moon. I don't care if it's not your favorite set or you think it's lackluster, right? I don't care if you don't think the hits stand up with the other sets. Just the fact of the scarcity or the perceived scarcity of the box with the box toppers are going to send these flying, and it will be one of the top sets of the era. So I'm not telling you to go all in on Journey Together, but it probably makes sense to at least get some of these, because if news comes out and reprints come and it's boxes without the box toppers, you're never going to see $200 a box again. Just telling you, that's my opinion. So guys, those are the items that I believe are the top things to pick up. With Blooming Waters and Surging Sparks and Prismatic, it's not a rush, right? I know I'm saying, this is in June, top 5 of June. It's not a rush. Be patient. Watch for the prices to correct as these reprints and restocks continue to make their way through the system, as the Costco drops continue to make their way through, and pay close attention. When you see things start to bottom out and start to rise again, that is when you are going to want to get in, because look, maybe there's more reprints, restocks, maybe it gets lower, but you always have to account for the fact that maybe it doesn't. And again, you're going to want to have these sets going forward than not have them. Paladian Fates, look, again, it's a shot in the dark, but I really believe that set is one of the strongest in the era, especially having 2 of the top 7 cards outside of Prismatic. And the fact that, look, it's less than a year away from it going out of rotation. And then Journey Together, it's strictly a box topper play. If you believe the box topper is going to be that big of a deal, it's a great play. If you don't really care about that, well, then go somewhere else. But those are my top 5 picks for June. Hope the explanations helped on how I got there. And hey, guys, best of luck. Hope everyone does the best they possibly can. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. We are out.